Good morning. Welcome to Money, Markets, and Motivation with Mike. And happy Taco Tuesday to everyone out there. Our word of the day is snolly ghoster. Snolly ghoster is a shrewd, unprincipled person, especially a politician. So there you have it. And we are now going to move over to our S&P heat map. It is early in the day, but some things are popping. Microsoft is up. Oracle is up. Amazon is up. Broadcom continues to outperform NVIDIA. Google and Meta are up slightly. Walmart is up. And it looks like energy, two big energy plays are up. The rest of the market is pretty much down. And so that is that story. Onto our crypto. Let's just refresh the screen, make sure we're looking at time accurate information. And most of the crypto are up. Bitcoin is at a 112,199. Ethereum 43.29. XRP is getting close to $3. So that is our story there. We'll stop our share for a moment. We're going to go to our little bit of advertisement. This is fixed index annuity, unlike the variable index annuity, which can be more expensive. This goes up when the market goes up, does not go down when the market goes down. Just creates an ascending base, as we call in the markets. Beats index investing by about 5% per year, and it secures your money, making sure you don't have a 54% reduction in value. What happened in 2008? If you think the market is going to go down, is at peak heights, even if not, it would be judicial to possibly move part of your portfolio into this just to secure it. And that is the story there. If you'd like to learn more about it, please DM me, and I'd be happy to answer any questions for you. So we're going to move over to our charts now. Here we go. This is in the pivot zone here. Bright Spring Health Services supposed to be up 321% this year and another 22% next year. Its EPS rating beats out 80% of all the companies on the markets. Yesterday had a powerful volume move over here. And we got another Bitcoin miner coming public. I think it was Octo. It's pulling back about 15% today. I think it was up 39,000% yesterday. Was just an amazing move. Went from, where did 15 all the way to 82 and then pulled back. So let us go over to the indexes. This NASDAQ is up 0.14%. It's right at near new highs. It's a little extended from its 10-day moving average. We're still in a power trend. 10-day is above the 20, 20 is above the 50, and the 50 is above the 200. Power trend started right about, I guess right about here when this crossed over. And as you can see, it's been a pretty powerful run ever since. Here's the equal weight on the NASDAQ. It's pretty flat for the day. S&P 500. It's pretty close to pretty flat as well. And the equal weight on the S&P is down slightly. The Russell 2000, the small capitalization stocks, down about 0.6. And the Dow Jones is just up slightly, pretty flat for the day. Go over to our indexes, financials. They get a little bit of a pop today. JP Morgan bouncing off its 50-day. And Wells Fargo, wow, gets a big rise up close to 3%. And let's look at the other financial. This gets a nice move, close to 1%. Aerospace, pulling back to its 50-day moving average. Look at the VIX, fear index, gets a little bit of a pop today, up close to 2, it's over a little over 2%. 10-year treasuries continues falling, down 0.05%. The 20-year treasuries actually are up 1.16% to 3.4% interest. And our bonds falling a little bit, maybe some profit taking, off 0.57%. And let's continue on with our index, sub-indexes. Commercial services, where Google and Meta are rising. Google will continue moving towards profit zone. Utilities, trying to get a bounce. Energy, actually a pretty good move in energy today, up 1.54%. Take a look at Exxon. They get a big move, up 1.85%. I believe this is Chevron. They get a big move, get up to their 20-day moving average. Real estate, they're kind of mired right in all those moving indexes. Home builders, have a big fall today, down 2.4%. Biotech, pulling back, going down 0.68%. The other biotech is down as well. Software, gets a little bit of a bounce, up 0.10%. Somebody said software with the AI is going to get a big boost. So that's something to keep an eye out for. Infrastructure, It's pulling back off 1.2% today. Semiconductors slightly up 0.11%. Broadcom is actually pulling back. Some people taking their profits. Airlines pulling back. It continues. Industrials, they're pulling back as well. Healthcare up slightly. Consumer discretionary pulling back. Amazon is kind of the leader in this area. Was up earlier, it's pulling back. Tesla, another big monster in here, up ever so slightly. Consumer staples mired below the 200-day. Building materials is pulling back. Metals and mining tried to move higher and then got a little selling come in. Uranium, it's a little bit of a bounce today. CCJ was up earlier, selling off now. And let's take a look at Denison Mines, holding steady. So that is the story there. We're going to take a look at where the big money is flowing today. ALAB just continues to get more and more action. Was up slightly, and it's pretty close to unchanged. Federal home loan mortgages is up 5.12%, just keeps moving higher and higher. Fannie Mae pops into the profit zone, up 6.86 today. Robinhood Markets got a little selling coming in here after the big move yesterday. Hesai Group up 0.84% today. Nectar Therapeutics just zooms right into the profit zone. It's now a little over 25% gain in 3 or 4 days. Octo, we looked at earlier, got a little selling coming in, 4.55% decline. EchoStar continues rising, up 1.89%. AppLovin continue to move up a little over 0.5%. Life 360 pulling back from its big move yesterday. Look at this earnings in this year, up 1,546%. Started a power trend right about here. Look at that huge, long power trend as it keeps ascending. This is what you call an ascending base. And finally, we're going to look at QuantumScape battery company. Looks like it's trying to fill the gap on that big gap up yesterday, down 8.33%. See what else we got here on the list. SoundHound AI, a little bit of a pullback. Rubrik, which has its earnings today, up 3.67%. And take a look at a couple of issues that we moved into today. Micron is up slightly from our buy point, up 0.68. I believe right now 132.30 is where we bought this morning before the market opened. I believe though 12-month target is $151. And this is another one, LSI Technologies. It's off 2.18%. Another one that we bought into today. It was pretty close to the pivot. We'll see if that can turn around. And Rubrik's earnings are today. So it is moving pretty close to the pivot zone. I believe the 12-month target on this one is $112. So we'll see if it can move up and up to the pivot zone. So that is our chart analysis for today. I guess we could take a look at this one. This was a big mover, big IPO breakout over here. It's just continued higher. And this is one we looked at last week. Tried to break out over here and then sold off. So this is kind of the danger of IPO investing. So that is the story. Now we're going to go over to our quote of the day. Our quote of the day comes from Ralph Waldo Emerson. I think it went to sleep here. Though we traveled the world over to find the beautiful, we must carry it with us, or we find it not. And with that, hope all of you find the beautiful in yourselves today, and please uplift those others who are suffering if you find them in your path. And we shall meet again later this week. Have a great day, and thanks for joining.